Alright, so we left off. Beek was being. Well, Beek had a warrant out for his arrest. Well, technically not out for his specifically, but just for any familiars that weren't bound to a summoner, which he falls under that category, technically. So, had a bath time, and, well, no one watched, so I guess there's nothing really to answer complaints about. So, this is the game you guys wanted. Hold on. I gotta bookmark my way back. Gotta bookmark my way back. On the bright side, at least we know I can bring stuff. Hakro doesn't seem to have anything on him to kill time with. He says he only carries essential things with him so that we won't be bogged down by the weight of his satchels while traveling. Vive handed a book to me and said I could borrow it for a while. Looks like I'm able to read its contents. It's a tale of a hero knight from the ages gone by. And honestly, it isn't my thing, but he was kind enough to let me read it. Also, he seemed a little bashful when he gave the book to me, though I don't know why. Shame I can only borrow it, though. I probably won't be able to take it into the bottle with me. Acro said he promises to buy something to help me pass the time while I'm in the bottle. Then he asked what kind of things I was interested in. I'm grateful that they're being considerate, but it's kind of embarrassing to having to ask them for things like I'm a dependent child. I thanked them, but I told them they should save their money instead. After all, I still have my phone to entertain me. Bet those mobile games don't work. That said, I don't have a clue whether these two are either dirt poor or swimming in coins. I mean, they're in the inn that we stayed at last night. That was hella fancy, even for a medieval city with no concept of electricity. Maybe they are well off, but still doesn't sit right with me and take advantage of their kindness. Anyway, I'm about to head back into the bottle. Might as well see if I can bring Veet's book with me. Talk to you later, friend. So not too much time has passed, but it was like time slowed incredibly between when I loaded in and the bookmark. Hey, sorry, you there? You alright? Well, it's just that I've been talking with Veef about what happened today, or at least been trying to. Ever since we left the library, he's had a troubled expression. When I asked him if he's okay, he just grunts. God, it's like talking to a wall or something with him. So I've asked if he wanted to take his emotions with me into the bottle. He seems to love shoving them in one. That's when he growled and yelled, "What the hell is wrong with you?" He said that the Shadow Man could have killed any of us. He could have killed me, and now I could be pawned off to the palace, and he's pissed that I'm even asking if he's okay. Well, you too, Beef. Why would he even care about what happens to me? According to him and Acro, I'm just a weak familiar anyway. It's their damn fault they put me in a bottle and collared me. It's not like I asked for any of this. Hold on. And God forbid I care about somebody other than myself. Then he said he was sorry. He said he doesn't know what to think. He said that in all his travels around this realm, he's never seen or heard of a demon that calls themselves a human and acts just like any beastman would. I asked him if he thought I was dangerous, if I should be turned into the palace. He said he doesn't know, but because he doesn't know, he doesn't want to hand me over to the palace. But if I was truly a dangerous demon, he wouldn't hesitate to kill me. He looked at me dead in the eye and said that. But he doesn't want to believe it, because he doesn't want the kindness I've been showing him to be a lie. Hey, he hasn't given up on you, Beek. But now, if not now, then when? He'll eventually find a reason to think I'm dangerous. But you're not dangerous. It doesn't matter what I think. Oh man, I've been here. Then convince him. I can't just change his worldview in a day. Just because I found myself in another world doesn't mean people's feelings can turn at the switch. Trust that he has the strength to change. Okay, I'll try. Beef said I was kind, but I don't even know what I did for him to think that. In fact, all I've done so far is complain about my situation. I guess I've shown him manga, unless he means something like asking someone if they're okay. That's just basic human decency. Maybe I've been caught up in my own problems. I never thought to think Beef might be carrying his own. You think he sees something in me that's making him act like this? Whatever it is, I'll follow your advice and trust him. Thanks for your help, friend. Beef just let out a massive yawn. Guess it's time to sleep. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night, Beek. Good night, friend. Thank you for being there for me. So right before I left, he was literally going through some emotional bits. I honestly hate when I deal with this online, well, in chat rooms, because the people that come with me with this, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, I don't know what to say. And then sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to rock the boat or be involved with whatever, like, they're like whatever you're dealing with in a lot of cases. Like, I don't want to be dragged. I personally don't want to be dragged in to pick sides. I've been sick of that since childhood, so let's go back. Day 4. Hey, friend, you up yet? Oh God, he's typing. Not gonna lie, despite all that happened last night, waking up to something like this almost makes it all worth it. What's happening? Why, it's drum roll. Eepy Beef. Oh, really? He's such an adorable when he's snoring away like this. I couldn't stop myself from capturing this moment. Hold on, sending it now. Bruh. It's another sacred treasure from another world. It's the sacred treasure. Treasure this moment for the rest of your life. Oh my god. And before you ask, nothing weird happened between us last night, okay? I mean, sure, there was a lot of tension between us, but then I woke up in the middle of the night in his arms. Like, okay, yeah, I guess that kind of counts as weird. Beef's thick chest was super comfy. Oh yeah, okay, I better stop myself before I say any more than I should. Bruh. Sorry, friend, but let's give the cute beast man his much-needed privacy, yeah? Mm-hmm. Best we don't overstep some boundaries. Uh-huh. Weirdly, though, that was the best night of sleep I've had since I got to this world. It felt kind of nice being What? But it's like hugging your pet rather than your partner. What? Anyway, we're having breakfast now, so let's fill you in on the spread. On today's menu, we got some pork like white meat covered in hibiscus lemony sauce with sides of bread that beef once again is covering in honey. Lol. I asked Acro what these ingredients are called, but everything just seems to be getting lost in translation. Ever heard of a blagu state or gula sauce? No? Sounds gibberish to me. Yeah, so let's stick to the pork and the lemon herb sauce. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but man, does it taste good. The meat just melts in your mouth, and that sauce has a subtle hint of freshness and heat to it. Just makes the whole dish so light. Oh yeah, I think I'm starting to get used to this weird finger cutlery now. Damn, that does sound really good. All I had was fried rice. Makeshift fried rice. I'm sure you can make something similar back on Earth. Try searing some pork chops in lemon and herb oil infusion, and maybe add a bit of mint and sage and habanero, and it might taste exactly like what I'm eating right now. Don't forget the butter. Also, okay, so what's happening today? Acro is going to head over to the palace to get information from a group called the Order of the Kingdom Knights. He said if anyone knows anything about a recent demon summoning, it's them. Veef told Acro he's not setting one foot near the palace. The way he said it sounded like he got some history there. Acro sighed and told him to keep me safe instead. Without knowing more details about the wanted list, he didn't want me to be with him at the palace unless I was hidden in the bottle. Since I don't really want to be in the bottle, I guess Acro's going by himself. He said he'll be back by the afternoon to reinforce the holy seals at the end. It's been 2 days in a row now that Shadow Man has tried to attack me in the night. I just hope there won't be a third day. Wait, 2 days? Why did I go and say that? FML. I'm just begging for this to be flagged. You know, like in a game when you... Never mind, it's hard to explain. No, I get it. Just never thought anyone would say flag. Anyway, we're about to leave the inn, so I'll talk to you later. Bruh. I will, because I am manifesting a way to get home. Somehow. Bruh. He went. He just went, hey, good God. There's a lot of terms on like in that bit that I was just like, I don't know if I can say that. Alright. Well, at least honestly, just reading this kind of cheered me up. I was a bit moody before I started. Oh, and back. Currently having lunch with Beef since Acro is still at the Royal Palace doing paladin investigation things and keeping Beef company most of the day. Even if he's a man of few words, at least we can both agree that good food's a must for a good life. I figured I'd check in with you to see if you wanted to talk about anything. As much as I want to hear more about food, Beef. Well, what can I say? All day he's been in a pretty shitty mood. Great. With a brooding, resting bare-faced. Resting bare. The only time he's opened his mouth is when he's shoving food into it. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that he's showing me around and shouting me lunch. But I kind of feel walled off from him. Maybe it's because Acro's not here to pick up the slack. But every time I try to start a conversation with him, I'm shut down with grunts and simple responses. Shot in the dark, but I get the feeling he hates the capital. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. Even back at the other town library, we've rejected the idea of coming here. He seems to know this place like the back of his paw, and the way he's looking at everything around us has me believing he doesn't have fond memories of being here. He doesn't want to go anywhere near the palace either. Do you think it's something went down with him and the kingdom's leaders? Oh, do you think maybe he's some kind of noble? Or maybe Veef's actually royalty? Oh, wait, but the king's a lion, isn't he? Unless the fountain statues lied. Wait, what if it's different types of beastmen that can breed together? Hold on, let me ask Veef. He said no. Let me ask Veef. He said no. I should probably drop it, but I can't help but wonder why. Veef's never really said anything about his life before adventuring. He could be a knight, commander for all I know, but he just won't open up to me. If Veef won't say anything, maybe I can press Acro for an answer? On second thought, I probably shouldn't. I don't think I know them well enough to ask something about Veef clearly doesn't want to talk about. Is it selfish to want people who have my life bound in a bottle to open up to me? I know it's only been a few days, but no, I can't force them just because my life is in their hands. Okay, Veef just paid the bill and we're leaving the restaurant now. And continue our trip down memory lane for Mr. Broody Bear. Take care of Veef, okay? I'll do my best. TTYL. Oh, God. Oh, God. I've honestly never seen anyone type like this in Discord, Skype, anything. Well, not unless it was like a huge tirade of paragraphs. Like, people get angry when it's like this. Oh. We just met up with Acro. He was taking quite a while to come back to the inn, so Veef suggested we head over to the fountain. Any closer to the palace and I would have had been put in the bottle. So here's the tea Acro just spilled. About 3 days ago, the Kingdom Knights suppressed an emerging magician's cult. Reports of countless missing beastmen had been circulating the Adventurers Guild for months. When they raided the cult's base of operations, they found many of the missing people and a summoning ritual mid-incantation. Considering the time frames lining up with my appearance in this world, they are almost certain the ones who they are certainly the ones who summoned me. This seems to be a match with the curator Rabbit's theory too. The Knights interrupted the ritual, so the summoning was only partially succeeded. So instead of appearing on the magic circle, I was summoned into that forest instead with no power granted to me. It's just now dawning on me that I could have ended up anywhere, and that meeting Veef and Acro is just pure luck. Hold on, I never appeared in that magic circle. How do people even know that I was summoned in the first place, and why are they trying to find me? Acro said it's because the magic circle itself was glowing even after the caster died, meaning that the spell had activated. Apparently the demon appearing from an interrupted ritual has a distinct and distorted magical residue lingering on them that only powerful mages can recognize. I wonder if that means why Bromir took such weird interest in me, and why the Shadow Man can find me. I don't know what to make of all this, but one thing's for sure, I'm glad the missing beastmen weren't sacrificed in the end. If their blood was really on my hands, I don't know what I'd do. Veef smiled and patted me on the head, saying that everything's going to be fine now. He looked at Acro and said since nothing bad ended up happening, they shouldn't hand me over to the palace. But I couldn't help but wonder, how does the Shadow Man fit into all this? Something else to mull over about, I guess. Huh. That is something, to be honest. Although I kind of need to go back and figure out, like, who the heck was, I wish there was, like, a search, so I could just be like, okay, type in this name and, like, find, like, when did he mention this guy? Because what was his name? Yeah, I'm like, who the heck is Bromir? And the Shadow Man attacked twice? I only saw him once. Unless it was the Shadow... No, it wasn't the Shadow Man that pulled you in, was it? That pulled you in the pool, was it? I missed some deeds. I wish I could, like, honestly, well, no, like, I had a thought and then I'm like, okay, backpedal that one. I'm like, backpedal that thought. No, 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 no! He's back! This can't be happening! They're everywhere! What's going on? Beek. Beek. Monsters! They came out of people's shadows and they started attacking everyone at night. There's blood, bodies. Well, tell me you're okay, buddy. Beek was last seen recently. Oh crap! What the heck, man? I'm fine, but there's so many people that are. Acro took out his sword and slashed a wave of searing light against the monsters coming at us. Beef's trying to pull away as many citizens as he can to safety, but there's just too many shadows. We're retreating to the temple. Acro is guiding everyone there. Hey, be careful. Holy crap, what the heck? Alright. We're inside a temple now. It's a miracle everyone was with us, made it here safely, in no small part thanks to Acro and his holy magic. Paladins are guarding the temple perimeter, and there's people from all over the capital risking their lives to get to the temple doors. Outside it's all darkness, like the whole capital's covered in it. I'm scared of what those shadows are doing to people. Inside it's chaos. The temple priests are rushing to treat the injured, but there's not enough hands to go around. There are screams from a child asking for their mother. A hyena man in front of me is passed out from the blood loss of his severed arm. Holy crap! Acro is talking to the cardinal. It's a heated argument about why the Kingdom Knights aren't here protecting the people. Beef is helping the priest carry the injured into a far off corner of the temple. No, they're not injured. It's a pile. There's a pile. I'm playing music on my phone. I thought maybe playing something soothing like it could make some kind of healing effect, and I think it's working. Near me, people's wounds are closing up, and the hyena man has stopped bleeding. But even with my phone at max volume, I can't reach everyone. I'm trying to see if it can help reattach a severed arm back to with the help of some priests, but it's not working. The healing music can only do so much, and it won't heal the broken bones and serious injuries. Only I could do more to help. Are you okay, Beek? No. Yeah, straight answer. Why is this happening? Why did so many people have to get hurt? And Shadow Man is not only after me. It's only after me. People didn't need to die. I think both mean the same freaking thing. You can't despair, Beek. Acro's telling me and Veef that the Kingdom's Knights are holding out at the front of the palace. He says the whole capital is under siege by the shadow monsters, and the palace can barely fend them off. Veef's growling, telling me to stay here, that him and Acro need to head to the palace barracks. He's been hesitant to go to the palace this whole time. Something important to him must be in danger if he's willing to go now. But is it really safe for me to stay here? Is it? It's me the Shadow Man wants, and while I'm sure the paladins are capable of defending the temple, what if the injured people suffer if he finds me here? And then again, it's the people in the palace that are also after me. How will I know I'll be safe if I go with Beek and Acro? I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do. Oh God, decision time. I hope I don't screw you over. Hope I don't screw them over. Go. Look, sticking by them is... Okay, I'll try. Jeez. That was a massive instant crisis. He's typing. They just left without me. I couldn't even get a word to him before the paladin shut the doors behind him. And Beef, he looked back and shook his head. Oh boy. You know, I should leave it here because it's I was like, my personal thought was keep them together because who knows what the heck will happen. That's my personal thought process. Like, that was my personal thought process in all this. But I guess the game said no. I mean, you can't control everything. I think I'll leave it here. Yeah, leave it as a suspenseful part. It's gonna suck when I reload. But alright. I'll catch you guys next time.